Hello beautiful people and welcome to another video. This time we're going back to our month in Lombok.
Lombok has always been a special place for us, and well, it was the perfect opportunity to go there for a month and to live in that beautiful place that so far we only experienced as a holiday, a very short holiday indeed. And we were so excited. The only downside was that we cannot bring Mia because, well, you cannot take dogs in and out of the different islands in Indonesia. It's not allowed. But luckily we found someone to take care of her and we moved there, and well, we will tell you everything about it in this video. We are on our way to Lombok right now. It's gonna be a hectic day. As usual, we have just too much luggage. We got everything out of the way. Yesterday we did the rapid test in Ubud, which was a little bit cheaper, but we found out you can do it here as well. Unfortunately, Mia is not coming with us on this trip. She's not allowed to leave Bali. Lombok is one of those places that, I don't know, that made us quit our jobs and live this lifestyle. So we are very excited to go there and live there for a month.
We finally made it to our happy place. Welcome to Lombok, guys.
We are in the pier still. That's the boat leaving. And we are heading right now to Kuta Lombok after a 3-hour boat ride. It's a happy moment. And yeah, we'll get a car and we'll be on the move.
We are now on our way to Kuta. It's a 2-hour drive from the port. We had like an hour drive from Ubud to Padang Bay. We still haven't booked a hotel. We need to get to a restaurant, order food and find a place to stay.
We couldn't find a car to take us to our accommodation. We found two very nice and resourceful local women that are helping us right now to move the baggage, all that baggage. It just speaks of the value that they give here to get any income that they can manage. There she is. Yeah, she's going to grab some more things because we have a lot. They will have to go back and forth for a while, and Pili will make it as last. Good morning from Lombok, guys. It feels so special to be here. It's been a couple of hectic weeks. We haven't had a home for, I think it's going to be 3 weeks now. So we've been moving around a lot. And we made it here, which is so special for us. I mean, we already said it and we will keep saying it because Kuta Lombok has a very special place in our hearts. Tia Luhi is still with us. She will be leaving in 3 days from today. So we will be focusing on her and enjoying our time with her until she leaves. Tia Luhi left already. We tried to respect her wishes of not being shown in our videos as much as we could, which is very unfortunate because she has such a great personality. It would have been great to show her. We have to respect her choice and well, we'll dedicate this video to her. Pili was supposed to take the lead on this video, but I haven't seen her using the camera one single time. So, but Pili. We found our home for the next month. We're really happy about that. We got a very good price in exchange for some content that we need to shoot for them. This month we are a little bit on a tight budget. Life is not always as fancy as you see on the videos, and this month is gonna be a struggle. I'm sure everything will just be alright.
This has become our morning routine here in Lombok. We wake up very early and head over to our favorite beach. Let me take you.
Driving around Lombok has been such a positive surprise. I mean, the roads are very good. They're super wide, so much that I would even consider renting a car here if I ever see the need for it, which is not something I would say about every island here in Indonesia. Bali. We made it here to the beach and Pili will be driving the scooter for the last stretch because I want to show you guys our morning ritual, which is why I need to be a little bit on the back. Oh, look at that. So that's Missy. We named her, we have no idea what's her name. We've been seeing her every morning. We wish we could take her with us. And she gets really, really excited when she sees us. Pili almost ran over her.
Welcome to Tanjun Aan, our favorite beach in the entire world.
You said it right.
I know. Tanjun Aan.
We try to come here every day, every morning to get some work done, but also to work out. It has everything we love.
It has the perfect powdery white sand, really crystal clear water, blue water. The view is spectacular. It's a long stretched beach.
Definitely a must when you're here. There are other beaches, of course, which we'll try to show you, but this is definitely our favorite one. We come to this place, which is called Warung Turtle. I think it's the only one that is open at least every day. They have good internet, they have good coconuts, and I think good food. The gado gado is good. Luckily, there is no wind today, at least not yet. Normally, it gets super windy, especially these days, and it's very difficult to film because of all the noise.
If there was one single place that we could spend our entire day, it would be here. Nothing makes us happier than this beach. Now it is very sad though, because all the warungs are closed. So we are still praying for tourism to open so that these people can have jobs. The only downside of this beach has been that this time that we're here, we're seeing a lot of grass inside the sea, and the owners from this warung clean it every morning, but it's a pretty long stretched beach, so it's very difficult to get it all cleaned up. That is the only part that I'm not a huge fan of.
The first time we came to Tanjun Aan, it was about 2 years ago.
And I think that's the main reason why we fell in love with Lombok.
I mean, we really like Kuta Lombok, but if it weren't for this beach, I don't think we would be coming back and back again.
And we've even decided that this is a place where we want to build our first house. So you can imagine how special this beach is to us.
We are on our way home, but we needed to do some groceries before that. And this is one of the things I like the most about Kuta. It is so small that everything is super compact. We have our local shop right here where we buy fruits and veggies. And on the same street, we have a supermarket, which is a little bit expensive, but right next to it, there's another shop where you can buy some local stuff. And last but not least, we have sort of a local secret, which is a shop where we buy the grains like chickpeas. Very important for us vegans. And everything will be listed in our blog post as well. One last stop for laundry.
We found this place. It's around 10,000 IDR. That's around 80 cents US dollars for 1 kilo of clothes.
How's the bread?
I thought it was better. It's not Bali style.
Finding good bread in Lombok has been a challenge, especially for Pili. She has very high standards. But I wanted to talk about the elephant in the room, which in this case is the Mandalika project here in Kuta Lombok. Well, Mandalika, for those who don't know, is a special tourism economic zone, and there's a lot of development going on around this area right now with some luxury hotels being built, a lot of roads, and particularly the MotoGP circuit. So there's a lot of changes expected. It will bring a lot of revenue to this area, which is great. But for us, it means sacrificing a lot of what we love around Kuta Lombok. For sure, we know that soon everything that we see around here will be changing. So if you want to experience Kuta Lombok and all these beautiful beaches in its pristine condition, you have to rush because there's not much time left. Today is actually the first time we visit a different beach in this area. We are in Selong, Belanak. It's a very famous beach as well, very famous for the water buffaloes that come here in the afternoon. And we came here because we wanted to see something different and we wanted to show you something different. This is actually the second beach we know here. The only two beaches we know around this area are this one and Tanjun Aan. I think we visited shortly Mawi Beach, but we didn't like it as much. So we moved on 2 years ago.
A lot of life for Corona times, guys.
I mean, it seems like all the places here, or most of them, are open. Last time we were here 2 years ago, we had the most epic sunset. Well, the colors on the way back to Kuta were incredible. So I'm just hoping today we get at least half as decent a sunset as we did 2 years ago. The beach here is really beautiful. We're hoping to see the water buffaloes. We don't have much time because we're heading to Mataram to the hospital. I'm gonna get checked. Really fun times, but it's time to head back.
There was no beach buffaloes today.
Now I think we'll try again soon enough. But for now, this is it. I have an appointment and I need to make it so I can get better to continue shooting these videos. We are back in Selong, Belanak, this time for work.
We are shooting for a clothing brand. That's why I have makeup on and I'm actually wearing a dress and not a swimming suit.
Last time we came here, we just fell in love with the light and we just thought it was perfect for this brand. And we're sure the content will be amazing. And since this video is not about where to go or what to do in Lombok, but more about what we do here living for a month, yeah, it's the perfect opportunity. We also used this day to do some beach hopping in the area. We went to Tampa Beach.
I have to say, it is very nice. It's quite big. It's a long stretch beach, but it's not our favorite beach. The sand is very, it's like
Sesame-like.
sesame seeds. Yeah.
And yeah, after that we went to Mawi Beach. It was a challenging drive there, but a much better beach in our opinion. Fortunately, not one for swimming since it's very rocky in there. We did see some surfers trying to get there and they were struggling. The waves are beautiful.
The beach in general is much prettier than Tampa Bay. It's much smaller as well.
Surrounded by beautiful rocks.
Yeah.
And now we're here. Hopefully we have enough time. The sun is setting. I think this is good enough. I think that went very, very well. It was fun and it was actually our first paid shooting for fashion brand. It went very well. I'm happy with the results. We love coming to Selong, Belanak because sunset is always guaranteed. Even though that mountain over there covers the sun, the colors just get so dreamy. It was a beautiful afternoon, much better than I anticipated. And it was fun. It was actually lots of fun. And if you want to book us, why not? I mean, we do need some income. Who doesn't? New day, new sunset mission, but this time is for us only. We are back in Tanjun Aan, but we are actually on the mountains, the one on the right side, because it's a very, very famous sunset point. We actually came here last time and we almost lost all of our gear because we got caught in the rain and we didn't have a proper waterproof bag, which is why we bought this one. And we're back here and we're not scared of the rain, but it doesn't look like it's going to rain anyways. It's a beautiful spot, a beautiful view, and perfect for a sunset, which you don't get many sunset points here near Kuta. No, that's a lie. And maybe we take some photos, maybe we don't. Who knows? It doesn't get much better than this. That's it.
No, we are in the top of the hill, have the most beautiful view to the sea, to the sunset.
I think it's the best sunset we've had here in Lombok
Oh yeah, by far.
by far. And we knew this place, we knew it had very nice sunsets, and yet we are only doing it now, which is a bit sad, but looking at the bright side, we still have some days to enjoy this beautiful viewpoint, or maybe find new ones.
Hopefully I convinced Dano to have a romantic picnic right here for sunset one day.
Oh, look at that. Thumbnail shot. So we don't actually have to go back the same way. There's a proper path. We just didn't find it on the way up. So we did the exact same circuit we did 2 years ago. There's nothing left. Everything's closed and it's not a good sight.